Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the former Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Ground is Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. And Pierce gets it again on second down. Shreds him with a stiff arm. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
First and 10, it's Pierce. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want... And hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Brings up second and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Now Mills. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Noah Fant, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Off the play fake, Prescott. Sliding it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd able to get him for a loss of about 3.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Williams. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
That's good for a Colts.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. This one completes Alec Pierce. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line. Prescott on play action. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They go back to the ground with Williams. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
46. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, get him.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
He's brought down on the 4-yard line. On gain of 5 yards, brings up 3rd and goal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Texans 7, Colts nothing.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Williams will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers going to football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to have a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better play.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Alontae Taylor. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's got his man, it's Pierce. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Delivers another one to Pierce. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And some room to maneuver. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. On first and 10, Prescott. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 16, Prescott. Left side, he finds Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now first and 10 at the 11. Now Prescott. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Mo Alley-Cox, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Mills. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Houston.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. First down, they go right back to Pierce. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mills. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. Quick slant caught by Pierce. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 35.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Indy offense at the line and set to go, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. He gets it complete to Jackson. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. One play. Opened back in 2008, there's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. On play action, Prescott. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Play action now, Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Pierce now up the middle. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
They suspected that there was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 22, Mills. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Robert Woods, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Texans 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken in at the 3.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
From the 24, Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Davis Mills scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
14, Colts, nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. These two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy.
46.
From the 29, Prescott. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Williams running left. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5".
Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one.